Hey there everybody, Paller here, and welcome to Let's Look At. Today we're going to be taking a look at FTL, or Faster Than Light. This is an indie game, been out for about a year and a half, maybe? Something like that. I want to say it came out like October or so of 2012, I think. So there'd been about a year and a half or so, somewhere around there. Came out, it says right down there, 2012. Subset Games is the people who made this, and this is currently available for $10 on Steam. You can pick it up on many locations. I've seen it on GOG for pretty cheap also. Obviously, if you go that way, you don't have the DRM of Steam and everything. So this little game here is one that I enjoy going back to every once in a while, mainly because it works on my work laptop, so I can play it when I'm at a hotel or whatever. What this game is basically you have a spaceship and you're running from an enemy fleet. You're moving across the star systems, trying to stay ahead of them, trying to keep your crew alive, keep your ship moving, buying fuel as need be, and avoiding just general danger. And then at the end of the whole thing, you destroy an enemy mothership, and that's the end of it. It's a bit of a roguelike game, so each time the world is randomly generated. Boy, I've played a lot of roguelikes recently. Each time the stellar map is randomly generated with random events and so forth. Now, you don't randomly generate your character. If you consider the character to be your ship, you choose one of several options, and then you can unlock more options by playing the game. Now, your crew is somewhat randomly generated. You get several crew members to start off with, and their skills, I believe, are randomly generated. Let's go ahead and we will jump right into it. I'm going to start a new game. That's fine. We'll start a new game. And here we are. We have our beginning list, and here is the default starship, the Kestrel. And we have a few of them unlocked. I have this Taurus unlocked. Apparently that's all I have unlocked. I thought I had a collector's edition ship. I don't know. Apparently only have one loadout too. I could have sworn I had more. Okay, so we're looking at an overview of the ship. We're going to stick with the Kestrel. Basically, right here we have some of our crew members already in. We have 3 crew members to start off with, and we could customize their names and their appearances, but we're not going to worry about that. We'll accept. So, up here you have the command room. This is where it's piloted from. This is shields. This is door control. This is med bay. This is sensors, I believe. Maybe this is sensors and this is shields. This is the ammunition or the gun firing mechanics. This is the engines, and this is your oxygen generator. And the reason this is all important is basically you station crew members in different parts of the ship. And when you engage in enemy battles, it's pretty much a little micromanaged game where they'll shoot a laser at a certain part of your ship or whatever. And if it hits here and damages this, you'll lose your shields. So then you got to send a crew member over there to try and repair it and so forth. And the more a crew member works in a certain area, the better off that area works. So, for example, if we leave this guy as the captain the whole time, the ship will be able to charge up its jump capabilities faster because he'll increase in skill in navigation, right? If we put this guy in the ammunitions area, he'll become a better gunner over time throughout playing through the game. Let's see. So right now we have, this is a little bit of an upgrading. We'll get into this momentarily. Oh, this will tell us. So this is shields. This is sensors. You can tell right here because it says shields. And then sensors, yeah. So I had that backwards, but that's fine. And door control. Let's go ahead and there's not much more we need to check out. I don't think we can go ahead and we can jump right into it. We'll do normal mode and we'll probably lose pretty badly. Start. Alright, this is the same story that happens over and over. Basically you have data and you got to get it back to your fleet and you're being chased. Okay. So here we are. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take my guys. I'm going to get them set up. I want one guy in the whoops, close the door. Close the door. I want one guy working ammunition, and I want the other guy working shields, and that'll be their main jobs. And then I'll move this guy around and this guy around as anybody. This guy's always going to stay right there. We will go ahead and we're going to hit space and we're going to pause it. Okay. So we are in a system, and right now we're not going to do, nothing is going to happen. When you jump into a system, whatever's there is there, and it happens. So throughout the UI, we get several options. This jump button, when you first jump in, is deactivated, and over time, as your engines charge up, it will then activate and you can leave that area. Or if you defeat everything in the area, it'll then just become active right away. That is based off this guy's skill. The ship, we can come in here. This is a little bit of customization as we go through here. So we have power bars, and we can allocate power to different sectors as we play the game. We have our crew and our current equipment. We have an Archimedes missile system and a burst laser. All this we'll get into a little bit more. Over here is our hull strength. Pretty straightforward. The hull breaks down. Now the hull cannot be repaired while traveling, but you can come across merchants that will repair it for you. Your shields can be upgraded over time. Our evade, that is the likelihood of avoiding incoming enemy fire, pretty straightforward. Oxygen system means right now our oxygen system is running just fine. This is the amount of fuel, so we could do 16 jumps without having to stop and refuel. If you run out of fuel in the middle of nowhere, you're done, you're dead, game over. And we have 8 missiles, so we want to save all of those up. Let's see, down here is a quick version of our overall power level. So looking right here, you can see right away our weapons are not activated at all. As I activate our weapons, we lose power. And then as we, deactivated weapons, we gain power back. So you can do things like shut down your oxygen level in order to gain some weapon power for a brief bit of time. Now obviously we only have 3 bars, so we don't need to do that, and our oxygen is going to slowly deplete. But for an emergency, you could do that. It's definitely not ideal. Over here we have a few things. This is our door controls, making sure that this is actually very important, as we will have invaders every once in a while, like where they'll teleport onto our ship and we have to fend them off. You can open doors and seal doors in order to try to stop things. For example, if like this part of the ship is on fire, rather than send somebody to try and fight it and maybe have them burn to death, I can just open this door and purge that area out to vacuum, and then the fire will get snuffed out. Close the door down, and then it'll start to refill with oxygen in a little bit. Alright, let's go ahead and we are going to jump. First thing we're going to do is let's see, this is the sector map. So here is our current sector, and we want to get out here. This will allow us to jump to the next part of the map. Now in order to get there, though, we got several different options. From here we'll probably be able to jump here or here. From here we'd be able to jump likely out to there or there, and so forth. Normally you want to take the straightest route to be safe, but in order to get items and everything to survive, sometimes you got to take the longer route around in hope of running into, vendors or whatever that you're going to come across. Let's go ahead and we will jump down here. Okay, we've deducted 2 ships, one chasing the other. Scanners show the pursuer is a pirate. So we can aid the civilian ship, in which case we'll end up engaging the pirate, or we can stay out of it. Let's go ahead and aid the civilian ship. Power up your weapons to engage the pirate. Continue. Okay, start off, we're going to get our weapons going. Come on, let's see, turn down the engines 1. There we go, we got our weapons firing, charging up. I'm going to pause the game. So you can pause whenever. You can see he just launched off 2 rounds. They hit our shields, and the other one's going to hit somewhere around here. We'll go ahead and we'll let it go. Oh, okay. So it hit our guns. Doing so has disabled our burst laser. So you can see right away this guy has started to repair that. But with the down, we are unable to fire our burst laser, which is rather unfortunate. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to fire our missiles at their... Well, I'm trying to remember here. We want to fire the lasers first. So lasers do more damage to shields. Missiles do more damage to hull. So firing the missile will just hit the shield and will pretty much do nothing. So we'll hold off and let this guy repair. Try to get everything back up and running. This guy got our shields back up. Come on, come on. Can we disable that and activate that? There we go. Now our shield's coming up. Now we're going to target their weapons. There we go. Now our laser's coming back. Our missile's charging up. They've hit our oxygen. Good, we hit that. Now you can see their weapons went right to red. Red means it's completely disabled. If it's disabled, we now have a strong advantage. We're going to go ahead and we are going to target their... That's their shields. Yeah, we'll take out their shields with a missile. We're going to... Alright. I'm going to pause this. I'm going to send our guy back here to repair the O2's vents. And they are destroyed. That was pretty easy. Normally it's not that easy. So we got 1 fuel, 2 missiles. We shot 2 missiles, so we're back to where we need to be, or we shot 3 and 15 scrap. Scrap is basically the currency. The ship you saved is badly damaged from the battle. Most of the crew accepts your offer to be dropped off at the nearby planet. One offers to join your crew. Welcome aboard. So we can hire. So basically, we just gained a new crew member. Now that survivor could end up betraying us later on. Where is he? Right here. Okay. You're going to be going to sensors. Let's send that guy. Okay, our oxygen's repaired. We'll go ahead and send him back up here. Our oxygen level is all the way down to 71%. Once this gets down below like 60, your crew will start taking a little bit of damage. Once it gets 50, they'll take a lot more damage, and around 30, like, they start to pass out and everything. Alright, so we are ready to disable that. We're going to leave the burst laser charged up. That'll bring our engines back to maximum, and we will... Can we actually upgrade? Hang on. That is done. I forgot how we do that. Jump. Equipment. Crew upgrades. We want to upgrade our power, which is right there. And that's all we have. So we use some of our scrap in order to gain 1 more power bar. Now I can accept that, come back out here. Now we can keep everything powered up at maximum as we jump around. Okay, now we're off to the next system. Jump again. And we'll go a little more straight at it now. And we did gain enough, so we're up to 9 missiles. Scanners are showing intelligent life forms on the nearby planet. No match from what we can tell no match for them can be found. So we can investigate and we can end up getting attacked, or we can ignore. Let's investigate. You land a small shuttle in an enormous field where its occupants are small, brightly colored, 6-legged, horse-like animals. Could they be what your scanners picked up? I'm going to go ahead and leave. Horse-like animals. Could they be what your scanners picked up? Let's live vicariously. Let's bring some on board to try to sell them. Alright, hang on, did everybody live? So you're alive, Alright, we made it back to the ship. We lived. We're okay. Alright, that was fun. Next thing we're doing, time to jump. Alright, we got a bunch of options here. Let's go ahead and jump up here. I'm worried that if we jump here, our only option would be down to here or back. So we'll go jump up here and hopefully we can jump out to there. Okay. Once you arrive, the screens light up with warnings. A nearby pirate seems to have advanced hacking tools, and they have tried to shut down your engines. Your crew manages to keep them barely operational, and you move into attack. Continue. Alright, pause! Get our weapons fired up. First thing, lasers. Aim at their weapons. Alright. Missiles aimed at their shields. Alright, good. They hit us with, so they're using some sort of, like, it's an ion cannon, I believe. You can see our engines shut down, actually, or our shields shut down when we got hit from that. They're back online now, though. Do another round. Yeah. And they are dead. Keep in mind, this is only the first level. This gets much harder as we go along. Alright, 14 more scrap. Everybody's alive. No one's hurt. Weapons good. We're getting a little short on missiles. Can we do... Let's see, we don't need another upgrade, but let's see what we have available. See, if we add more power, we could then increase our... let's see, our shields would probably be best. But we don't have enough to both increase the shields and, well, we don't even have enough to increase the shields. Basically, we need about 29, so we can increase our shields and then we can increase our power to activate it without deactivating anything else. Alright, we'll accept. Time to jump. Next system. So this is pretty much the game. Now we got to get into some heavier combat where it gets crazy. Things are on fire. People are running around dying. By the time you notice the rebel ship behind you, the beacon, it's too late to avoid the oncoming fight. Continue. Alright. Pause. What do we got? This looks a little tougher. We're going to go ahead and we're going to lay waste to his shields with our lasers, and I'm going to target his oxygen system with that. And off we go. I'm going to turn on auto fire too. This will just repeat whatever the last attack is, so it'll fire again if nothing happens. I'm going to pause. Alright. We don't need our sensor guy. He can get back there and start repairing that. Let's turn auto fire off. Actually, I don't like auto fire. So they're going to target that. We can move our missile up to the command area because that's destroyed. This is only damaged. Alright, they offer to give up some of their goods if you don't destroy their ship. Accept their offer, we get 3 fuel, 2 drone parts, and 8 scrap. Or we can continue fighting, in which case we'll take more damage, but we're likely to get more loot. I'm going to continue fighting. Alright, pause. Let's get another lined up. We're going to save our missiles now. We're down to 5. Let's focus on their weapon system. You can see our shields are down. This guy took a hit. Alright. And that should destroy them. Alright. Now we gotta be careful. Some of these rooms may be on fire. Alright, so we get 3 fuel, 1 drone part, more scrap. So we gained scrap, we lost the drone part. I think fuel came out even, I'm trying to remember. Alright, go help there for a moment. This part of the game we can actually take all the time we want. Until you actually line up to jump, you're pretty safe. So he's healing up. Alright, he can come back here. You're going to move over there. We're going to heal you up. You're at full health. I'd like to find a vendor so we can repair our hull. Let's see what we got in this area. We have an exit. We'll go ahead and we're going to go right for the exit. I'm going to try to get to a little bit more difficult zone. Alright, alarm execution. Yeah, let's change. Yeah, okay. Oh, you detect an automated rebel scout attack. Small refueling outpost. Excuse me. Well, we could always use the fuel, and they'll probably give that. It's only a small vessel. Let's intervene. Alright. He's got a drone. So this drone's going to fly around in circles and shoot at us. Laser, target, there. Now this is a drone one, so it doesn't have life support. We can just focus on this. This will disable their drone. Oh crap, our shields aren't active. That's why this guy wasn't doing anything. So when they got hit, they shut down. Alright. Missile again, yep. Laser back to their weapons. Good. Now you get into there, get our oxygen back up. We're going to save the missiles because we're down to 3, and we will target their shields now. As long as this remains red, this drone is absolutely useless to them. It's just sitting there. And there we go, we win again. 2 missiles, 1 drone part, 9 scrap. Good. The outpost hails us. The scout was destroyed. So thanks for helping him out. We get 3 more fuel, another drone part, and 15 more scrap. So in the end, that worked out pretty well. We took another 2 chunks of hull damage. You repair that. Good. Alright. Back to sensors. Let's go ahead and we will try upgrading. I want to get 1 more tick in there, and then another tick there. Accept. Do we not have enough power? What do you mean? Did I not apply it? Require system upgrade. I thought I just did upgrade it. What am I doing wrong? Well, now I'm confused. I could have sworn we did just upgrade it. Maybe we have to have this guy here operating it? Fire system upgrade. Manning partially powered, manned by crew. Let's shut down more. No, we can't energize that? That's odd. Oh, we just wasted a bunch of scrap. I'll figure that out then. Okay, nope, that's not what I wanted. I want to jump. Oh, we're exiting. Next sector, here we go. Okay, so now here's the overall sector, or the universe map, I guess this would be called. So we start off here, now we have options. The green ones are obviously civilian, hostile, and nebula. Nebula ones tend to be ones where there's like an electronic storm going on, so your sensors can't pick up anything, you're always flying blind. Can work out well, can work out very, very dangerously. We will take the northern route, I guess. Civilian sector, or Zoltan controlled sector. Let's try the Zoltan controlled sector. It will get some better combat now. Territory species is not renowned for giving anything for nothing, but you can always be assured of a fair hearing. Okay. Let's see. Fuel-wise, 21, 5 missiles, 3 drones. Number of drone parts. So eventually we'll be able to buy a drone, hopefully for ourselves, and we can then use drones to attack or even repair. Let's see. Our exit's over there. If we come down here, we'll have to jump to this nebula, so we'll stay to the top. Emergency frequency, all ships in range were under attack. The frequency matches nearby Zoltan ships. You move in on their pursuer, and they make their intentions as a cue to jump away. Cowards. Alright, so they're trying to flee. Paused all weapons on their engines. We want to stop them. Oh! And they're on our ship, too. You can see here's one of them invading our ship. Now we're going to keep an eye. If this guy gets low, we're going to move him to the med bank. So real quick, what you can see here is this is a teleporter. They teleported him over to our ship. Alright, you, go heal. How are we doing weapon-wise? Lasers, hit that engine. Alright, their engine's down. Good. I'm not going to use the missile if I can help it. Next, we're going to go for their shields. Get back on your sensors. Oh, nope, 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 nope. Go up, nope. Come here. Okay. So, they can go in here and they can fight the fire. The problem is, you see the fires everywhere, it means they will likely get burned to death. So instead, I'm going to vent it to atmosphere first. Once the fire is out, I'll close it down and then send him in there to repair it. Turn that off, turn that on, back onto that, auto fire, good. The enemy ship appears to be powering up its FTL, it's trying to escape. Yeah, we already knew that. Alright, this fire is out. We can close this, close that, close that. And now once the oxygen level gets back to at least not that bright red, we can send this guy in there to repair it. Alright, that's destroyed. 2 fuel, 2 missile, 20 scrap. Alright. Come here. Oh, it won't start, obviously, with the destroyed. Let's send them both in there. I won't gain oxygen in there with it destroyed. We gotta hurry up. Get it repaired. Pause. Alright, get them to medbay. Medbay! Go! And you can go to medbay also. Captain, you're alright. 47, 48. Alright, it's climbing back up. So the game is not overly complicated, but there can be a lot going on, especially once you really get into some of the heavier fights. You'll have fights where they're beaming your invaders onto your ship, and not just like little weak guys. They beam these big tough dudes that you're just gonna get your butt kicked. But you can on occasion find other units. You can find other crew members that are specially designed to fight back and everything. You can get drone units and so forth. So, the game, like I said, it runs well on most anything, as it is pretty lightweight, which is nice. Let's make sure we get these guys back to the right job. So if I hover over here, I can see this guy's main job. He was on shields, so he'll go back to shields. You were on the gun, so you go there. You were on Well, you weren't really on anything, because you haven't been doing anything to sensors. We'll put you on engines, I guess, for a while. Our sensors haven't been doing much. Alright, our oxygen's coming back up. We're at 96%. And let's go ahead and jump. We're trying to find a store here. I'd like to find a store. Our hull's getting dangerously low. Military vessel engaged in combat training. The energy shields are impressive, but you note how quickly beam and ion weaponry take them down. Continue. Oh, so we know for future if we have to fight a Zoltan that they don't deal well with beam or ion weapons. Alright, jump! Come on, give us a store. Come to a quiet part of Zoltan space, you encounter an ancient Zoltan wise man who has managed to harness the power of spatial rift, but seems to have been driven completely mad by the power. Choose your doom, he demands. This is all part of a day's work. Oh, he's gonna send a frickin' slug. Soft underbelly. The opening, the second slug is attacking from the other direction. Alright, is he beaming a slug on board against me? I don't like this. This ship looks a lot more dangerous. Alright, we're gonna need both guns this time. Let's go ahead. You're on shields, you are on weapons systems. Come on, charge up, charge up. Ah. Back onto those shields. Oh, that was a good hit. I hit their... destroyed their oxygen. Good. Hit it again. Another miss. Nice flying, pilot. Ah, come on. Take those shields down already. Alright, you back to there. Good. Uh-oh. Now, get to sensors. Alright, good. So, they have no oxygen, they have no shields. Let's take out those weapons and we'll be alright. So this could be scary. When these sensors come back online, we could find out, like, this whole area is on fire, and we didn't know at all. Alright, we won. Repair that. 3 fuel, drone parts, and scrap. When it says you have been emerged victorious, it gives me more fuel, drone parts, and scrap. Nice. Okay, everything's alive, everything's repaired, everybody at good health. And back to here. I don't know, it's a game that probably has got a very limited market for people. I kind of really like it though. This would be awesome on a tablet. I wonder if they have it for a tablet. I bet they do. Jump. Store! Yay, finally. Species, they've set up something like an alien knick-knack shop here. Alright, good. So we can buy a crew teleporter so we can teleport our crew, but we don't have crew members that could handle it anyway. We can build cloaking, cloaks our ship, that'd be great. Let's see, FTL fuel. We're okay on fuel. Missiles. Yes, we're gonna go up to 8 missiles. That's all we had. Fix everything for 40. Now, let's get back to there, the green level. Hull missile. Hull damage plus decent breach chance, alright. Heavy ion. Ooh, for disabling. Ooh, I like that. 45, we don't have enough. Darn. Can we sell anything? We could sell our meaties. No, that's not worth it. 75, 75, so we can't buy any of that. Cloaking, 150, we can't buy that. Alright. Well, that's unfortunate. That's all we got. Well, let's fix the rest then. Fix all. There we go. We're down to 14. Close. Let's do one more jump, and then I think we will call it a video. You get a pretty good idea what we are looking at for a $10 game. Definitely not for everybody, but a good... Let's see, a relatively tense game. When you get into that combat, you're worried about when the FTL drive is charged up, you can jump to the next sector. Okay, you're arriving at a system that hails upon hearing your request. They offer you supplies. All right, fuel, missile, and scrap. Nice. Definitely not for everybody. but there's a certain moment of just pure tension when you're in these bigger combat battles. This is the enemy fleet chasing us, so we have to stay in front of this wave. Gonna go ahead and go to the next sector. Let's go down to the nebula just to make it interesting. There's a certain instant stress level, like, oh my god, what are we gonna do? Are they gonna warp things on board? Oh no, they shot my engines out. Now that my engines aren't charging. You've entered a nebula rich. Yeah, okay. Now you can see right now, our sensors can't even see what's going on our ship, which can be very, very frustrating. Let's go ahead and jump. We're going to go straightest route, I think. Here, probably. Okay, a black market weapons trade spins its tail for dangers of the nebula before pushing his wares. Ignore the ship, attack the ship, purchase an unknown weapon. He's got better shields. He's got hull. Yeah, we're going to ignore the ship. And we will jump. What do we have here? You detect a Mantis expedition vessel returning home with a haul. So determined are they, in fact, that they don't want to wait and see if you're hostile before firing. Oh, great. So we're in combat. Alright, pause. I'm looking. They do have a teleporter. So they're going to teleport units here. This guy's going to come here right away. We want to group up our guys as much as possible. Alright. Let's go ahead and we want to take out... The teleporter's going to go off right away. So you're going there. You're going there. Yeah, invaders detected. I know. Uh-oh. Here we go. And these mantids are tough. Get out of there. Pause. We're going to vent these guys to atmosphere. You go there. Alright. Burst laser. What did I miss? Burst laser onto there. You're onto there. Uh-oh. They're coming. Get back in there. You get in there too. You can see this door's open, so the mantids are coming in here to fight. Captain, we're going to need you down here too. We got to fight these mantids off. Burst laser to... Come on, we got to take out that weapon. Auto fire. Pause. Alright, you got to get over here to the medic bay. You got to get over here to the medic bay. If we can draw them all to the medic bay, we can actually kill them in here. Alright, they're dead. Good. You get that oxygen. Oh, crap. I've been venting air the whole time. Close all the doors. Close all the doors. All doors closed. Who's my highest repair guy? You're captain. Get back up there. Shields. We need to get our shields back up and running. Good. Alright. I'm going to send both of these guys to repair that. Hopefully they'll do it without dying, because I vented the whole thing to atmosphere. Come on, come on. Run away, run away. Back to the medic bay. Alright, our shields are back up. Keep hitting that. Let's go ahead. One more missile at their shields. I missed. And now, my weapons are damaged. Alright, both of you guys into the weapons bay. My weapons are down. Ah, we won. Alright, that was actually a pretty good section to show you how hectic it can be. You know, we can't see half of our rooms because of the nebula. They're beaming monsters on board. You're trying to fight the monsters off who are more powerful than your guys while trying to defend the ship. That's where this game really shines through. It can be a lot of fun. I'm going to get these guys all healed up. So, I think that was a pretty good look at FTL. This is definitely, it's not an amazing game, but there's a good bit of content here. There's a good bit of fun to be had. And hey, it'll run on almost anything. Let's make sure I put these guys back to their right jobs. So you go to engines. You go to gunnery, and you go to shields. Anyway, so this has been Paler. We've been taking a let's look at FTL. Thanks for watching.